Says in Tehillim, Mo ahavti toirasecha, kol hayom hisichasi. Hashem, how I love your Torah. Hundreds of people have gathered here today in this very room, and all day long the conversation was Torah. It all started early this morning when we were inspired and lifted off our feet by the arousing words of the Mashkiach of Yeshivas Tiferes Yaakov, Rabbi Yaakov Yehuda Solomon Shlita. He spoke about Koyach HaTorah Berabim, about the chashivus of being makil kehilas berabim. By the time he finished speaking, we were airborne, ready to reach higher levels, and we have been soaring ever since. By the end of the afternoon, we all reached higher levels. We were no longer the same people who walked through the doors early this morning. We were transformed through our many hours of intense learning. We were then treated to a super inspirational talk by the Maggid of Kiryat Sefer, Reb Shlomo Miller Shlita.
Give me the chance to participate, to sit and learn. Kompletter gewollt mit der ganze Heilung, finishing Shas together. Oi, Tate gewollt. Wir Goldberg Weissmandel. Zecher Tzaddik Levrocha, the night Rosh Hashiva. He had 5 children that never passed away in the war and the Holocaust. And he was Zecher after the Milchama to Baruch Hashem to get remarried. And he built up his Mishpach, his family again. At the bris of his 5th child, he got up and said, Ribono shel olam, we say the Kadesh Shimcha ba'olam, Kashem shemakdishim oisi b'shnei morim.
Is supernatural. It is the bechina of Giboirei Koyach Oysa Devoroi. It was Anasa v'Nishma. You took upon yourselves to learn a huge amount and to raise enormous sums. For younger light, who you mostly don't know, who are living and serving a community that you know very little about. And you were successful. We are now gathered here to make the siyum and to celebrate this unbelievable success. In truth, everyone's name deserves a mention, because what you have all done is truly admirable. And the Koil has tremendous hakaras hatoiv to each and every one of you. I wish to single out 2 of our younger Loimdim. One, a native Liodinian, who learns in Yeshivas Ora Talmud, who learned 31 Blat Gemara today in Yevomis. Please give a round of applause to Alex Levy. The second one is Avromi Troyhaft, who joins us today. In spite of being in and out of the hospital for treatments, nothing was holding him back from being part of this amazing event. I will also express a special thank you to those individuals who contributed very large sums, in particular to Family Cope, for sponsoring the learning of the entire Shas. Le'ilu nishmas Haisha Chashuva Freda Bas Rabot Chaim Oleh Shalom.
Completion of the 12th chapter of Gemara Shabbos. The Mishnah speaks of a case when one wrote 2 letters on Shabbos, the first in the morning, the second in the afternoon. And since each one is only 1 letter, i.e. not enough to have transgressed a Torah prohibition, he is not liable to bring a sin offering. Hadran Alach Haboneh. We will return to you, Haboneh.
Slikalei Maneches Nida B'Talmud Bavli, Hadra Chalan Tinokus Slikalei Maseches Nida B'Talmud Bavli, Daita Chalach Maseches Nida V'Talmud Bavli, V'Daita Chalan Lo Nisn Sheminach Maseches Nida V'Talmud Bavli, V'Nisn Sheminon Lo Be'alma Hadem Lo Be'alma Da'aseh, Hadron Alach Talmud Bavli V'Hadra Chalan, Daita Chalach Talmud Bavli V'Daita Chalan, Kein Tazrein LaHaskil Masechtus Usforim Acher B'Masaimom Lilmod Lamed Lishma V'Lasos V'Kaim is called Divrei Salmon Torasecha B'Ahava.
Yiskadal v'yiskadash Shmei Rabo Balma Divrach Yusei Balma Duachsed Lischadoso
Moidim אנחנו לו השם אלוהינו ששמנו חלקנו מיוש בבית המדרוש שיום משכימים והם משכימים אנו משכימים לארץ אוירו moidim אנחנו לו ויודו משכימים והם משכימים אנו לחיי יום הבא moidim אנחנו לו.
Just a quick calculation of the hours of Limud HaTorah learned by today's event comes to around 1,800 hours. Ashrei chelkechem v'yehei chelki imochem. For all this, we are very grateful to all of you here tonight who took upon themselves to be part of this unique event, to forgo a day at home and come to Leeds, and not only today, but you have all put in so much effort. L'shana haba b'Yerushalayim habnuya.
Thank you.
Hello. Okay. Hello. So, behalf on all the youth of Leeds, we want to thank everyone in the for what they do for us. From doing Sunday davening to having us around for dinner on Friday night, Shabbos lunch, tishes, l'chaims. So thank you all for coming and see you next year.
It's very difficult to compete from this stage to that stage.
Brochures, Chosheva Rabbanim, Dayanim, the Rosh Kollel, and all the Lomdim. So I'm going to be honest, I prepared a little bit of an introduction, but really I think I'm just going to scrap that, because the feeling I got when I walked into the room was something which I never have experienced before, something quite unimaginable. So, unfortunately, the past 2 years I was in Israel for the Yom Hashas, so this is my first one. The power of a Bet Midrash, the intensity of the learning, everybody sat, steiging away, learning. It was something truly unique that I've never really felt before. Even during my time in yeshiva, there was nothing quite as special as everyone coming together and learning Shas. So again, a little bit that I'm going to add on that wasn't quite scripted. In a conversation that I had today with my good friend Paul Mack, he said to me, "You have absolutely nothing to be nervous about. You're speaking in front of family, and it's really hard to express how true that is." Such a lively Bet Midrash is truly a blessing for Leeds to have. Something which we shouldn't take for granted, something which we should truly appreciate. So back to the script now. Being asked to write a speech is something that I don't really have too much experience with. I began a weekly Gemara share whilst I was away in yeshiva. It was something both my father and my grandfather quickly came to enjoy and began attending on a regular basis. This always proved for interesting discussions, and very often would end up engaging in halachic debate and discussing the intricacies of Torah knowledge. But the most incredible thing happened when I came back from Israel, when I had finished my year in yeshiva, when I too could join the weekly Gemara Shiurim. Now nothing compares to the feeling of learning Gemara with 3 generations around the table. Something truly incredible, and only possible thanks to the Kollel and the communal engagement they are part of. We are all here today to support the Kollel, and I truly, from the bottom of my heart, believe that this is a holy endeavor that should only go from strength to strength. There are so many options around the world, from Gateshead to New York, Jerusalem to Tzfat. Judaism is clearly alive and well. I believe Leeds stands out in the Jewish world as a community with the potential for such great things. The Kollel have extended out their hand in friendship and are helping lead Leeds into great things. Providing a core for Jewish learning in Leeds has benefited each shul, the school, and perhaps most importantly, the individual. The Kollel represent what it really means to be a Jew. The absolute commitment to Torah and the care and love for community is demonstrated by the communal respect for all the members and how they genuinely are role models to all who they meet. Investing in the Kollel is investing in the future of the Leeds Jewish community and investing in people like me who will eventually choose to go to yeshiva. So I believe that it's an enormously worthwhile cause. The Leeds Jewish community has so much to give and so much to gain. The friendship and care shown to me has been so invaluable to me. And a final request to keep helping support Leeds and be a part of the most worthwhile cause you can be part of, the future of the Leeds Jewish community, and join us as we continue our journey, guided along by the Kollel, and carry on going from strength to strength. Thank you very much.